Thank you so much for joining me. This is my channel, Pilates Flow and Yoga with Sophia. So I've got a full body yoga flow for us to do together. We are going to stretch and strengthen and tone the entire body, plus work on relieving stress and anxiety. So let's get started. So let's begin in a child's pose. We're going to sink the buttocks right down to the heels, taking some nice deep breaths. Relax through the back and the shoulders. And next, let's pull forward into an upward facing dog. And we'll do a flow. We're going to exhale child's pose. Inhale right up into an upwards facing dog. You could always just rest in a child's pose if you like. And now we'll hold here for breath, shoulders down, and press back into child's pose again. All right, so now from here, let's move into cat position. We'll get the wrists underneath the shoulders, press the fingers and thumbs down, and now pull up into a downward facing dog. Tailbone reaching up, heels are pulling down. Don't worry if the heels aren't able to touch the mat. Arms framing those ears. We'll step forward, bending the legs, and then extending the legs, dropping the head down in forward bend. And now we'll bend really deeply, pressing the belly on the thighs, hugging the legs in ragdoll, just relaxing the head down. And with a big breath in, we're going to stretch those arms right up and release the arms down. All right, so let's go to the front of our mat. Draw the navel in, shoulders down and back. And let's begin by taking some nice, big, deep breaths. In through the nose. And if you're able to, breathing out through the nose, but if it's more comfortable for you, you can breathe out through the mouth. Relax the shoulders, draw that navel in, and now we'll inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, moving into a forward bend. We're going to go into some sun salutations. With the next inhale, hands to the shin. If you like, bending the legs to get the back longer for extended forward bend. And now we'll step back and into downward facing dog. Fingers and thumbs pressing down. We're going to move into our plank. And exhale down. We go in chaturanga. Let's come up in a cobra with shoulders down, elbows hugging the ribs. Exhale down. We're going to inhale into plank and moving back into our downward facing dog. Stepping forward, extended forward bend. Exhale, dropping the head for forward bend. Bend deep, reach those arms right up, big stretch up. Exhale, relax the arms down. Good. We'll do a sun salutation B now. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward bend. We'll flow a little faster. Inhale, extended forward bend. Now let's step that left leg back into high lunge. Dropping the knee down. Inhale, low lunge. And we'll add a twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale into high lunge, into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. We're coming into cobra. Down we go. Inhale into plank. Exhale into downward facing dog. Good. We're going to step forward for extended forward bend. And exhale into forward bend. Bend extra deep. Sweep those arms right up. And exhale down. Here we go. Back at it again. Inhale, exhale down. Healthy breath in for extended forward bend. Back is long. And now we're going to step the right foot back into high lunge. Inhaling, exhaling, dropping that back knee, stretching right up. And now right arm forward, left arm back. Nice squeeze through the belly. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down. We're going to step back into plank, chaturanga, up into upward facing dog or cobra, into plank and downward dog. We'll step forward for extended forward bend and exhale for forward bend. Bend deep, sweep those arms right up and exhale, relax the arms down. Well done. All right, so let's go to the center of our mat and we're going to practice some standing postures. So if it's easier for you to follow, just mirror me. And from here, we're going to open those legs a comfortable distance apart and pivoting your right foot to the side. Arms come up, draw that navel in and triangle pose. We're going to stretch that left arm up. And let's do a little micro bend in that front knee, the right knee, just to make sure we're not putting pressure on it. Smooth and steady breath. We'll inhale, arms up, turn the foot forward, exhale, arms down, hands to heart center. Let's go to the other side. So now pivoting the left foot to the side, draw that navel in, and a beautiful stretch to the front part of the body, getting long through the side part of the body. Relax the face. And now we'll inhale up, foot turns forward, exhale, arms go down, palms together. Now let's move into a warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. So we're going to pivot that right foot to the side. Again, just mirror me if that's easier for you. And then we're going to bend nice and deep. And we're going to have that right leg extended. Arms reach right up. Draw that navel in. Drop the tailbone, arms framing the ears, and now interlace the fingers. And let's stretch right over to one side. It doesn't matter which side you start with. We're going to do both sides, and then we're going to come up. Let's go to the other side. Keep that back foot rooted down, front leg bending. Inhale, arms reach right up. And now exhale, let's get the hands down, and we're going to step back in a downward facing dog. Okay, fingers and thumbs pressing down, arms nice and long. And next, let's get that right leg up, and we're going to do a little micro bend in the left leg. So the leg up in the air is straight, the leg down on the mat, there's a slight bend. Three-legged dog. Let's add a flow. Inhale, right knee comes in. Exhale, stretch that leg up. Inhale and exhale. Now we'll inhale, we're going to hold here, one leg plank. Feel your core heating up. Good. And now we'll drop the knee down into kneeling low lunge. Extend your left leg out. A nice stretch for the hips and the quads. And now we'll leave that left hand down. Let's reach the right arm up. And we'll take the hand down. And then from here, we're going to lift the buttocks off the heel. Arms reach outside those ears. Good, into a full kneeling low lunge. Now, if this puts any pressure on your lower back, just leave your hands down on the mat. Now we'll exhale down. Let's come back into our downward facing dog. Breathe it through. And we're going to get that right leg back up again. So still with the same leg. And now let's move into twisting three-legged dog. So bending the heel towards the buttocks and lifting the hip right up towards the ceiling. Both hands pressing down. And now we're going to step forward into high lunge and then transition into extended side angle bend. Extending the top arm up right by the ear. Lifting out of the hips and the shoulders. Taking some nice deep breaths. And we're going to inhale up, arms go down, hands to heart center. All right, let's try it on the other side. So let's do our warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1, squaring the hips. Again, just mirroring me. So now it's your left knee forward, right leg back. We're going to reach those arms right up, interlace the fingers. Index fingers are up, shoulders pull down. Dropping that tailbone. And now we'll stretch over to the left, keeping the hips level, just stretching from the waist up. Coming up, and then let's stretch to our right. And then we'll come back up. Inhale, shoulders pull down. Exhale, let's go down, and we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Tailbone up. Palms and fingers and thumbs pressing down. And now let's get that left leg up with a slight bend in the right leg. Left leg extends up towards the ceiling, keeping your core strong. And now our flow. Inhale, knee comes in. Exhale, reach that leg up. Breathing in, into one-legged plank, and then stretch it right up. One last time. We're going to stay here. Arms and chest and abs are strong. And now relax the knee down. Slide that right leg back. Great stretch for the hips, for the quad. And now we're going to reach that left arm up. Keeping the right hand down, a nice squeeze through the belly, wringing out any toxins through the abdominal and digestive organs. So if you like, you can stay with the hands down, or if you like, lift the buttocks off the heels, stretch right up into a full kneeling low lunge. Arms are reaching up, shoulders pulling down. Exhale, arms down, meeting back into our downward facing dog. Easy breathing. All right, so we're getting that left leg up again. Little bend in the right leg, and now bending that left leg deeply, heel towards the buttocks, and we're going to do twisted three-legged dog. Leg reaches back out again. We're going to step forward, high lunge, transitioning to extended side angle bend. So again, you're mirroring me with that left leg bent, right leg extended, right arm reaching by the ear. And then we're going to come up, exhale the arms down, hands to heart center. All right, let's go to the front of our mat. We're almost done with our standing postures. We're going to do a quick sun salutation first. Let's take the right leg over the left leg, and we're going to take that right arm up, dancer's stretch. And now palms back up, left leg over the right leg, and then stretching over to the left. Right arm tucks behind the back as the left arm reaches over. Good. Beautiful stretch down the side of the body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let's fold forward, forward bend. And now let's step that left foot back into high lunge. Step it forward, exhale, forward bend. And then our right leg steps back. High lunge, exhale, forward bend. We're going to do this a few more times, really heating up the thigh. Left leg back, and then right leg back. And then exhale, forward bend. Good. And now from here, extended forward bend. We're going to step back into down dog, into our plank, into chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale down, inhale plank, and then exhale into down dog. Stepping forward, extended forward bend. Exhale into forward bend, bend deep. We're going to stretch those arms right up. And release the arms down. Good. All right, so from here, let's step the left leg back just to what's comfortable for you. And we're going to reach the arms up and go right onto our toes. Shoulders pull down. Improving our balance and core strength. And now from here, arms reach right up, and we're going to add a twist. Revolve triangle. So here, let's keep the back leg straight. And if you need to, bending the front leg. Pull the tailbone out from under, right arm reaches up. Exhale, relax the arms down into pyramid now, dropping the head right down. Again, if you need to, bending that front leg. Good. And now let's bend that left leg really deeply. Standing splits, and we're going to lift the toes of the right foot off the mat, getting a really deep stretch through the right leg. And finishing it off with half moon pose. So we're going to have the bottom hand down. Now with the top arm, if you like, hand to the hip or reaching it right up to the ceiling. Good. Breathing it through. Ardha Chandrasana. This is a more challenging pose. You could always come out sooner and meet us in a forward bend. Good. And now let's relax in that forward bend and stretch right up. Arms reach right up. Exhale, relax the arms down. All right, so now stepping that right foot back. Square the hips, arms reach up, and then moving into T arms. And if you're able to, right onto those toes. Breathing it through. Draw the navel in, shoulders down and back. All right, heels down. And now we're going to take the right hand to the left leg. Left arm reaches up. Hips stay leveled here. And now we'll take the arms down. And if you like, back heel lifts up into pyramid, just another variation of pyramid. You can have the back heel lifted or down, dropping the head down. And now let's reverse it. So now the right leg is bending deeply. The left leg extends with the toes off the mat. A deep stretch through that left hamstring. And finishing it off with half moon pose. Left hand stays down. We're going to reach that right arm up. Good. Stacking the shoulders and the hips. Making sure to complete your exhale and into forward bend. Good work. Let's bend deeply. Reach those arms up and exhale the arms down. Good job. And now let's inhale the arms right up. Exhale, bending the legs. We're going to release down and then a forward bend. Bend the legs really deeply, placing the belly on the thighs, folding the arms, hanging here in ragdoll. And now stepping back into our downward facing dog. And let's go into our plank. Down we go, chaturanga. And let's come up in cobra. Shoulders down. We'll lift the chin up and chin to the chest. Chin up and chin right down to the chest. And now we'll look to the right and hold. And look to the left and hold. Release down and a well-deserved pause in child's pose. Sinking back into our heels. If you like, arms down to your sides for relaxed child's pose. Relax the shoulders through the back. All right, so let's come now into seated position. We're going to do some seated posture. So first into cobbler's pose. Feet together, knees apart. If you like, closing the eyes and just relax. Spine is long. Relax the eyes, the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. Breathing it through. All right, so let's open the eyes. We'll squeeze the knees together, if you like mirroring me, and let's go to our right leg first. We're going to grab hold of the right foot, extending the leg. If you have a strap handy, you could always strap your foot. Keep your back long, shoulders down and back, and now opposite hand to the leg. So we're going left hand to the right leg. Hips are still, twisting from the waist up. Arm can reach up by the shoulder or take it to the mat. And now we'll take the hand back to the foot, crossing the arms, and reach the arms right up if you're able to. The front leg could be bent. Into Huron pose, strengthening our core. Good. Squeezing those legs together. Let's try our left leg. Draw the navel in, grabbing hold of the left foot, if you like with a strap. And now straightening the leg to what you're able to without rounding through the lower back or lifting the shoulders up. So don't worry if that leg has to remain bent. Opposite hand to the leg. And we're going to reach the opposite arm back. A nice squeeze through the belly. Opening through the shoulders and chest. Really good to stimulate those internal organs. And now the arm goes back. And if you're able to, release the leg. Good. And release down. Let's hug those legs. And from here, we're going to open the legs, flexing the feet, bending forward from the hips, and just stretching forward. Upavishta Konasana. Release right down. Take some nice deep breaths. And we'll slowly come up. Let's walk the hands over to our right leg, keeping the opposite sitting bone down. And then from here, we're going to reach that left arm up, stacking the shoulders and the hips, opening through the front part of the body. And we'll take the head back down. We'll go to the center. And now walking the hands over to our left leg. Again, making sure that right sitting bone stays down. And we'll reach that right arm up. And release the arm down. Let's move back to the center. And slowly walk the hands up. Let's reach the arms up. Fingers to the ears, elbows wide. We'll point the feet and stretch right back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together if you can. Chin lifts up. And now we'll come back center. We're going to stretch to one side, back center, and we'll stretch to the other side. And moving back center. And from here, we're going to take the feet together, knees apart, back to cobbler's pose, but walking the hands in front. great stretch for the hips, stretching through the back. And let's walk the hands back up. And then from here, fingers to the thumb, closing the eyes and completely relax, allowing our mind and our body to soak in all the healing and healthy effects yoga has on us. The back is long, softening the forehead and the eyes, the jaw, neck and shoulders, and all the muscles down the back. And observing that breath getting longer and deeper and the mind quieting. With every inhale, we're bringing new breath, fresh oxygen into the body. And with every exhale, we're allowing ourselves to return back to perfect health and perfect well-being, leaving us feeling healthy, happy, and blessed. And now from here, we'll slowly open our eyes and we'll take the palms together. Inhale, arms reach up, and exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time, we'll stretch those arms out. Exhale down, palms together. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.